Hello, hello. Just need to test one quick thing here. Let me be certain on one thing. Hello. Okay, we're good. Sorry, my computer's indicated the stream's coming in poor, but I'm checking on my phone. It seems to be coming in all right. So yeah, hello Gecko, welcome, and hello everyone to everyone else. We are going to be doing another live stream today of Pokemon Scarlet. Yesterday we did another live stream of Pokemon Scarlet because I had some spare time following editing episode 68 of my ongoing Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Play. And tonight I finished episode 69 with very little stuff. Technically, I'm not 100% done editing episode 69, but for me to finish editing episode 69, there's a specific bit of footage that I need to record at a specific time. We are well past that, and I don't want to deal with the consequences of changing the DS's internal clock because it does create problems. So yeah. So I've finished things up for today, so we're gonna do another live stream of Pokemon Scarlet. So let's get back into things. Hope everyone is having a good day. It's been very busy for me, but it's always like it's only like really the middle of the month where I can kind of breathe when it comes to the work that I do outside of this. So when you get toward the end of the month, things get a little hectic. That's all right. I got my stream, I got you all, and I got Pokemon, so we're good. Go ahead and pause music here. So yesterday we actually took care of the kind of the primary ends of the main campaign. So we have we've done the 3 individual ends of the main campaign that we need to do. So now all that is left to do is head to the 0 gates to finish up the main story. However, I'm not gonna go straight for that right away. I do want to check to see if there are any hordes of Pokemon for us to find, and you know, maybe if we get lucky we'll find a shiny. I seriously doubt it. The odds have not been great recently. I've not found a shiny in a long while, but who knows? Let's see what we got today. Shinx be easy enough to find. Let's see over here. Yeah, we can do the Shinx one. It's relatively close to where we are anyway, so. So let's head out of this city and move on in life. I briefly touched upon this yesterday, but oop. Right, one does not simply jump out of the city. Okay. Oh, hi, Rickety. Not dealing with that. Give you all my shiny luck. Appreciate it. All right, so let's at least confirm what's over here. I see some items and TMs. HP up. Bullet Seed. More Shinx is actually not the horde I was meaning to find, but it is here. Right here? Must be at the base then. Perhaps there's a cave that I can enter, because otherwise I'm not seeing how I could access those shanks. How many shiny Pokemon do I have in this game? Not a ton. I remember when I started doing the casual playthrough months back, I actually found like 3 shiny Pokemon in the span of like an hour. It was nuts. But not too many since. I know I have a handful because of like all the mystery gift distributions they were doing toward the end of last year. So I have let me check. So I know I have like the shiny Miraidon, for instance. I have shiny Arctivax. I have, again, I have all the shiny forbidden weapon Pokemon. I have shiny Vivillon. Trying to see where else. Shiny Squovit. Shiny, what is this again? Shiny Finizen. Sorry. Shiny Varu. And a shiny Spidops, which had previously evolved from a shiny Tarantula. It's weird. It just indicates that the Shinx are right here, but... Well, not right here. That's kind of the thing. It's... This is not where it's supposed to be. Amnesia. Great move for boosting stats. Yeah, it's just weirdly indicated it's right there. Go through without the charm is one in get 3 without the charm is one in 737,280. Yeah, but I think what helps in this like particular like update of the game, because like they really do a good job of like getting Pokemon to spawn here. Yeah, no, I'm just not seeing the horde of Shinx. All right, let's try a different one that's an unreasonable amount of ground here. Yeah, I'm 1 hour. Yeah, no, in 1 hour, it was insane. Don't get me wrong. Do I have the DLCs? I do have the DLCs on my Violet version. I've not got the DLC on Scarlet version yet. I kind of wanted to see how people were receptive to the this particular playthrough, and if people like really want me to do the DLCs, then I will definitely consider it. Yeah, I don't think the Shinx spawn. Nah, it's all good. We have other areas we can look. Thank you, Gecko, very much for the floating hearts. All right, what do we got? Monkey Monk, thank you very much for following. Okay, I think we can reasonably assert that Spoink is our guy here, which actually really sucks because I actually really hate Spoink a lot. I don't think the chain's fun. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I like, oh my god, Gecko, you're being so generous right now. I super appreciate it. Oh my god, it's still going. Pretty good, you should get it. Oh, you listen. You don't need to sell me on the DLC. I know how good the DLC is. Like I have done it on Violet. On my YouTube channel, you can actually watch videos of me playing through the Blueberry Academy DLC. I wasn't able to properly do anything with the original round of DLC as far as like content's concerned, because the first stream I had was like just killing me. It just killed my stream, and I had a very weird glitch take place, and I had to like uninstall Streamlabs, and I got super frustrated, and so just a huge mess. He's 9. God bless. But yeah, I get to kill all my least favorite Pokemon. I actually don't really hate Spoink so much, but I do absolutely despise its evolution, Grumpig. There's like the thing that I don't like is that there's not any other battle tournaments. Yeah, they're working on it. Champions will at least give us a way to do kind of as close to traditional battles as possible. I just hope that the devs allow us to use like kind of all the gimmicks from before. I know that they've established that the terrestrialization and Mega Evolution will come back, but I really hope that we get like Z moves back. Can I have some help, please? Because I'm playing Bud and I need Scarlet Fearless Pokemon. Haven't quite gotten to Area 0 yet, my guy. We're gonna be doing that later. So at the immediate moment, I don't. Well, yeah, at the immediate moment, I do not have any Scarlet Paradox Pokemon to give one way or the other. JP4335, appreciate you liking the live and following. Appreciate ya. Oh, looks like Gecko's got ya. Even if I don't end up getting a shiny Spoink, I will live, because I still do not like Grumpig. And Spoink is, I know for a fact that I have a shiny, shiny Grumpig in my bank. So this is really more about the intrinsic satisfaction than anything else. So it will take a second to double check one deal. But I do want to be certain that I am in fact looking properly for this point. I got shiny Kramer earlier today. Nice! I really should install like the TikTok chat overlay, but a little tricky to install the vertical one. I guess I'll see what's going on. Our Makuhita is out. Let me check here. Spoink. Yeah, it'll be obvious if it does show up. But we could do like a real like AoE method where you just like, oh, I have Garchomp use Earthquake and just like devastate multiple Spoink at once, but unfortunately we do not have that in this game. Just try to be mindful of what is around. Oh, wait! There it is! There it is! No! Go away! Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away. There it is. Guys, oh my god. We found it. We found it. Found it in mere minutes, chat. Shiny Spike! Let's go! Final quick ball. Let's take it. Oh, GG. Let's go. Shiny Spike. See, this is why I do it. Why I always start when I do a Scarlet stream. I always try to start with a quick shiny hunt, because with this update and the amount of Pokemon that can spawn at once, like they pop up like that. It is so nice. It's a shame we did not get a Toad School yesterday, unfortunately. But hey, we got the shiny Spike. We are good, chat. We are good to move on to what we are actually meant to do here today. So goodbye, Spike. Let's move on. So I think... let's see exactly where we need to go. Alright, right there is where we need to go. So let's go to Medali next. And we'll work from there. I actually do need to... I need to buy some stuff. I need a ton of, well, Pokeballs of all kind. So 21 more Ultra Balls. I need Quick Balls for days. Some Dusk Balls wouldn't hurt either. Okay, and I'm gonna buy 11 Great Balls because I like to have 50, and also getting at least 10 will give me another Premier Ball. That is a nice thing, and it's one of those differences that you don't really notice. So one of the things I had to get used to while I was playing Pokemon Heart Gold for my Let's Play is while you can get Premier Balls if you like spend enough money on 10 Pokeballs, the Premier Ball benefit only applies if it is Pokeballs that you buy. If it's any other type of ball, then you don't get anything. Hello, Tandem Mouse. You're so... nope. Oh, it's a Ditto. Yeah, I will catch this because I actually do need Ditto in life. A Ditto is actually pretty difficult to find in this game unless you know exactly what to do. All right. All right, Ditto has been caught. Send it to the box. Okay. Up here. Oh, right. Here we go. Hey, over here. What do you mean you're lacking? Let me just see what's going on here. Nope, seems to be working. Okay, this is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater Paldea. What folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Koraidon was born. Or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy to finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess you should head in. All right, the way home. All right, he back. So I will say, like, regardless of what people think of the Scarlet and Violet version, I think like right here, moving forward, this is where everything in the game really comes together, and this is some of, like, unironically, some of the best writing that they've ever had in a Pokemon game. I wouldn't say it's as good as Black and White. Like, the story of Black and White is so good; it has no business being as good as it is. But this is really good. This is really good writing. Oh, kind of dark in here. Hola, GriffinOni. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she gets to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for us. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is where the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Oh, sorry, I just wanted to do that for a dramatic effect. Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Ah, thank you very much, Mello, for following. Appreciate ya. You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was help GriffinOni. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, GriffinOni, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My love includes my Mabosif, and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, GriffinOni. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? Arvin. That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada? Nimona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask all of you to make your way down into the Great Crater Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Mom? Please proceed below. There is no love for Arvin. You gotta feel bad for him. Are they not on good terms? Objectively, yes, but for all the wrong reasons. Must not be. All right. If you're just joining the stream, I do highly encourage you to click on the links that are provided into the YouTube and Twitch chat by my Nightbot. Nightbot is very helpful, and all the links are worth your time, even the ones that are just to help my streamer friend Carissa, because she always, well, I'm sure she would appreciate this support. I'm not gonna say she always needs it, but she would absolutely appreciate it, and I would really appreciate if you helped her out. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. GriffinOni, you have brought Koraidon with you. Yeah. I kind of have no choice. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Caradon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Caradon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. What kind of assurance is that? It's like, yeah, I hope nothing happens. I specifically hope nothing happens at all. Roadrunning people and stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I guess we better go too. GriffinOni, ready for the worst? Let's do it. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get up that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. Wouldn't it be nice if this whole cutscene was voice acted? How does that logic work? Get on! And just like that, chap, we are in Area 0. And now I'm back here again. Haha, I think I might have died once or twice there. What's wrong? It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Student council girl has a name, you know. She's like she's one of the champions of the region, dude. Come on. What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Area 0 is amazing. Come on already. Guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification process. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Huh, yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about landing like that? That is good. I had concerned you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to meet me at Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Yep, sure does. Come on, time to find a way to the deepest part of Area 0. Alright, let's begin the hunt. Okay, right. I can't ride on here, so we just have to. Just have to be mindful of what's around me. We got some. So this is a great inside. Feels different. Oh. Okay, there was definitely some nonsense with the model there just now. It thinks I'm on Koraidon, even though I'm clearly not. Where is Koraidon indeed? Leaf Storm TM. Very useful. No need to be by my head off. What are you getting all huffy for anyway? Oh, hello, Floette. Boy, it's weird seeing a normal Floette when we're so used to, well, a particular variant of Floette these days. But there's no harm in getting a white flower Floette. I do not want to switch Floette out. Alright, Naughty Mint. That'll change my Pokemon's stats to ostensibly Naughty Nature. Why did I... That's weird. My character model, like, kind of... a little iffy inside the water. But you see what I'm saying when I say, like, there are tons of, like, Pokemon spawning around? I mean, look at the amount of gold that are just popping up on screen. Like, it's ridiculous. Shiny Stone. Hydro Pump TM. Very useful. What's really nice is if we do manage to get a TM, then we can have established how to make more copies of a TM. That's really nice. Man, you do not appreciate how fast Koraidon makes going through this game until you do not have the option to get on with it anymore. Okay, for a Giraffe. Hi, buddy. You want to cooperate with me? Nope. Gotta do this the hard way then. Okay, there we go. Big Frostmoth right there. Some big, big birds. I do want to be sure that I am plenty observant because there is a non-zero chance that we may encounter yet another shiny Pokemon you get to go through this particular segment of the game. Man, you know, the more things they fix, the more apparent certain problems do tend to become. Because my goodness, there's some silliness in some of these Pokemon here. All right, Flare Blitz TM. What's up, Mephiles? Or Me-Files, if for some reason you prefer that. Or perhaps if you are particularly well-cultured, you would go with Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, the bunch of florets here. I literally did not notice at all. Alright. Nope. You're not getting away, Chansey. Future past. We got a past Pokemon in this particular segment because we're playing a Scarlet version. Got a nice big chunk of EXP for it to be in that Chansey. Those of you who do not know, Chansey has an extremely high EXP yield. That's what makes Chansey worth your time to fight in pretty much all situations. I got the future one. Nice. I do have both versions, and I have done Violet content on this channel. If you go through my playlist, you will see that again, I do have a playlist of videos of me covering the at least the blueberry portion of the Violet well, the Violet version of the Blueberry DLC, including me getting very excited about one particular big boy that improved drastically in this game. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? Well, I keep getting stuck in the DLC. Oh, really? Research stations. Well, I was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Bro. I mean, you're right, Penny. Yeah, what the heck is that? You know what that is. That Pokemon, that's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Are you getting stuck? Come on, GriffinOni, let's take it on together. I really do not think that's necessary. Let's take it on together. Also, Nimona runs away. I'm just kidding. Let's find the people. Oh, fighting like the Elite Four members. I will admit, like the Elite Four, like the Blueberry Elite Four, like they are pretty tricky people to deal with. Their teams have very very competitive Pokemon that, like, to be fair, even if you're at level 100, can be a little tricky. I personally did not find any particularly difficult with them, but I've also been playing this game series for years, so I know how to do. Are there going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. The ice guy. All right, we got the Glimmet Crystal for our troubles, and Citrus Bear right here. Oh yeah, Drayton. Yeah, he's pretty tricky. He's definitely one of the more difficult ones of the Blueberry Leaf 4 to deal with. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. Level 100 Charizard keeps getting killed. Use Pokemon from the terrarium. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. GriffinOni, would you be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel? Alright, let's disable the lock. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Just do a quick rest here. All right. I'm just gonna say, as we are kind of getting close to the end of this particular work week, I am actually very excited because this particular weekend, hopefully, as long as the weather holds up well, my friend Paige is coming to town, and I'm really excited to spend some time with her on Saturday. Who's in my party? Hold on, I can't access the party while they're talking. Come on. Come on, let me access my party, please. Okay, there. Okay, so we have 69 Teehee Garchomp. We have a Belly Bolt. We have a Goldengo, which I have named Capitalism. An Armorogue that I named Megan X because it was meant to be based on Mega Man, but it's a female, so it's Megan X. We have Josuke the Quaquaval. And then a Masquerada, which I got from Pokemon Home, as its ability Pro. Because again, this is supposed to kind of be a more like lax playthrough of a Scarlet version. Because I know how every aspect of this game goes. I just hadn't done it properly on my owning the game. And so when the Switch 2 came out, it's like, I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to take advantage of the wonderful update that the new hardware gave us. And really take advantage of everything. But man, plays a lot. All right, got a max potion. Man, I didn't even acknowledge it. No, that's a normal. That's shiny. No, it's not. It's just very weirdly colored. I was just used to the other coloration at this point. Alright, we are making our way down to the next segment. We are just about at the second station that we need to go to. I want to continue to be mindful. Gotta go. Bye. Thanks for coming by, Blade King. Appreciate ya. Oh, hi, Lucha. I caught a Halucha? No. Let's fix that. 1, 2, 3. Quick balls are so helpful. Like, they really, truly are. It just saved me so much time. It does not matter what game it is, be it this game or Pokemon Heart Gold. Quick balls just save me so much time. All right, now we're at the second station. Second research station, about time too. Phew, let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina soon, Council Girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Ah, yeah, Screamtail. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. You not been paying attention to the every other Pokemon we've been seeing? Also, it's not Jigglypuff. That's Screamtail. Oh my gosh, so cute. What the? Ah! GriffinOni, it's battle time! Weak to Ghost, Steel, and Poison. Duly noted. Thank you. Of course, she sends out Umbreon of all things. Okay, I don't have a good way to do that with a Garchomp, so let's just go all in with the bulldozing, shall we? Not that I don't have other means of dealing with it. Naturally, I do have a Goldengo in my team. But in this immediate moment, the priority is just dealing with the Screamtail quickly. Oh, dang. Relatively neutral to Dark Pulse due to it being a Psychic Fairy, so it's like I could not care less about Umbreon. Alright, Slash. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Insert Foxy FNAF 2 jump scare here. If only I could have Editor Griffin do stuff like that in real time like that. That'd be convenient. Well, this was pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow for such a beast, so was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Yeah, mortally wounded means like they basically got killed. Members of our team captured this photograph by chance. Notice the passive zones to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its sheer size and shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Which is why it's called Great Tusk. Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, GriffinOni? I think they really are just Pokemon. They're just Pokemon from different times. Hey, how are you today? I'm doing well, Josh. How about you? Yeah, same. I mean, they look different, sure. But they use moves in battle just like the Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor. Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in the distant past, long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way it's possible. The Zero Lab, where I'm located, contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. The thing my mom spent forever researching down here. She actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But A time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? Not too bad, got first on my spelling bee. Nice! Theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, why'd you call us here at Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, GriffinOni, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lap. I remember, like, as a kid, like, the spelling bee really only ever came up in my district once. It's like they only ever did it for 3rd graders. And then after that, like, nah, we're not, you're in 4th grade and later now, we're not doing that anymore. It's like, why? Anyway, but I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Got the Scarlet book. Record of the expedition that the author Heath went on within the Great Creative Aldea. Book has the name Sada written on in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay, GriffinOni? Okay. Let's press on now. It's weird that, like, it's like such steep inclines. I remember, like, you guys, I think you'll see it tomorrow in episode 66, my Hardcore Let's Play. But one thing I had brought up toward the end of the video is that Pokemon Heart Gold did introduce, like, some shading with some specific platforms to indicate kind of some steeper hills. But like this is a whole other extreme. With my school, it's 5th through 8th, and then we're done. But only doing it in the 3rd grade, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, there were other things that were exclusive to, like, other grades. So, like, the thing that 4th graders would do is they would have a big tug of war contest. So, like, the way my district works is that there were, like, there's 1 kindergarten, 2 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school. And so the idea is that you would have a tug of war tournament where, like, you would have teams from your classes from your school up against team from classes from the opposing school. And like it was a fun day, but also, like, we went from spelling bee in 3rd grade to tug of war in 4th grade. It's like, don't you think we should be testing our intelligence as it develops? I don't know. I guess I'm also from Texas, so I don't know what I was expecting. So far I've not encountered any other paradox Pokemon. Because that is the term. Okay, I'm pretty sure at this point this is not where we need to go. But at the very least, Nightbot's working well. Once again, I do encourage you guys to click on the links that are provided by my Nightbot. They are very useful in many regards. I'm gonna just grab this real quick. Volcarona is a flipping monster. It really is just like one of those Pokemon that has no business being as good as it is. But it is great. It's a great Pokemon. Oh, Garchomp, sweetie. You are so good. But he's one of the best users of Bug Buzz in the game. It's got Bug Buzz. I mean, it's got Quiver Dance. Like, anything that has access to Quiver Dance, he's a beast. One. Nope. Alright. Let's see if we can't get lucky with Bulldoze. Nope. Too much. Flipping stab. Bulldoze is weaker on paper, but it is actually stronger than Slash because it has the same type of attack boost, whereas Slash does not. God, so many Pokemon on screen. Trying so hard to keep the potential lag from being a problem, but obviously I can only do so much about that. All right. Let's start with Bulldoze and I'm getting to a lower amount. There we go. Leech Life is also a very strange case of a move, because, so, like, if you did not grow up with like, the whole series, you would think that, like, what's wrong with Leech Life? It's such a good move. And it is, but not originally. Originally, Leech Life was, like, a pretty, like, very mediocre bug-type move. Like, base 15 power. It was really bad. But for some reason, when they got to Sword and Shield, they're just like, nah. Let's just make it super overpowered for no reason. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Net balls are very good against Volcarona in particular because Volcarona is, of course, part bug. Nope. I'm gonna switch it out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thanks, game, for just teleporting me to where I need to go. Preesh. Alright, now the research station. I knew if I jumped up a cliff enough times, something would break. Nice. We have to chill for a minute. Sun's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Ha! Oh, Penny, such a worrywart. Huh? The dawn. See? Wait a sec. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Whoa, you battled one of these before, Arvid. You look seriously strong. God, Nimona, I'd say get a hobby, but clearly you've already invested in one. Yeah, well, GriffinOni and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. All of it looks like they're running away, even though they're not. All right. Yeah, as I suspected. Bruh. Why are you not going after Garchomp? It says there's 11 HP! No complaints, I guess, but seriously. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching for the Herb Mystica came down from here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get-together? Jealous? If we got things from literal ancient times right around Paldea, that's a major problem. Is Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could you let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on, GriffinOni, let's get into that research station. Alright, and once we do this, we can refresh a bit. And then I think from this point forward, we actually do have access to Paradox Pokemon that we can capture. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Pity? Huh? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking, ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds past E. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvid, you had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? Ugh, you still remember that from way back? No wonder everybody's a little star pupil. Is that a compliment? Guess I got no choice then, but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Koraidon that is, it was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanation at this point. Professor, Koraidon, which I entrusted to GriffinOni, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon so commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Huh. You mean there's another one around here somewhere? Wait, what of their family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, GriffinOni, please disable the next lock using the central panel there. Alright. Press button, disable the lock. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Alright, now Gabrias is once more fully restored. I'm sure at some point today I'll actually have to use something other than Garchomp. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on moving ahead. I think once we actually get into the cave, we'll be at a point where we can... God bless, so many. That's a dino. No, that's not dino. Dino's the first form. It's a Zweilous. Yep, there's Screamtail. One, two. Nope. Okay. Alright, I think we will swap in capitalism for the moment. As I suspected, Hyper Voice won't do anything. Just do a normal Shadow Ball for now. Nope. That is too much. So many Pokemon here. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip, we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team, watch yourselves. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like the stories say. Yeah, this place like something from a whole other world. Made you feel like you maybe already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glows when Pokemon terrestrialize? It's gotta be some sort of connection. Well, one way to find out. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We gotta go all the way down. I'm gonna grab 2 Premier Balls. Want to give another fair shot at Screamtail here. Come on. Work with me. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I got a Screamtail. All right. Okay, I'm getting chased. Just trying to remain relatively observant here. But my God, there's so many Pokemon on screen. Yeah, the Switch 2. This could run a little better. Though it probably doesn't help that I'm not able to use Koraidon still. Try to figure out the best way to proceed. I guess they're like... I'll eventually get where I need to go. What I find interesting is the quantity of Zweilous here. Because in Pokemon Violet version, you would find... I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Paradox Hydreigon here. So I find it interesting that they included the Zweilous as something you could find. All right. Oy, finalmente, we made it. Okay, this place looks a little worse for wear. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Yeah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm sorry. Sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, children. 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 Initiating restart. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like, I don't know. If she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. Well, time to turn the old blast shield off. What's up, silly Vanilli? Hello. Okay, it really bothers me that that second L is misaligned. Come on! Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. Seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Lying down for a rest. On now. God, Mona, your sickening positive attitude. It's ridiculous, but it's also very endearing. So many scream tails here. Play inscribed on with a mysterious symbol. Alright, Steel Terra Shard. Dark Terra Shard. The Minor Moles retreat. Just keep forging ahead. Man, I look forward to the day where we can ride a Koraidon once more. Trying to keep my eye out for anything that really catches my attention, or, you know, some alternate, perhaps. It's a non-zero chance with everything, frankly. Go here. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's a great TM, but you know what I could really use instead of Shadow Ball? Earthquake. Nope, Screamtail's the only Paradox Mon that we have encountered on the way down, but that main real fast. All right, here we go. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it! Ready to see if those legends of the treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. What's it to toe? Hello, children. You make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about the Terror Orbs just now. They're made from crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and GriffinOni here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Ha, well then that puts all my worries to rest. Alright, pressing on. Wait, hold up. You mother hacker, you think you're gonna get me? Just catch me off guard, but alright, Flutter Mane. 1, 2. Nope. Like, if you do not know, Flutter Mane's like straight up like one of the best Paradox Pokemon they've made. It is so stupidly good. I think it'd be best. It's Ghost Fairy, if I recall correctly. So I'll just bulldoze you, because I know you're not immune to ground type moves, unlike the normal Mischievous. One, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, Flutter Mane, definitely worth my. All right. Yep. Ghost Fairy. Yeah, not exactly a shiny Pokemon, but you know, still a really good Pokemon. Okay, back to business. Open the gate to the Zero Lab. Let's do it. Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? Yeah, if Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it. We came down at Area 0. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ate all those Orba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its wall now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? Pretty sensible by your standards, Arvid. I don't know. Hold on, GriffinOni, let cry it on out. Alright, come on, GriffinOni. Now that you got Karate ready, it's time to open that gate. Right, it's just like, I do not want to be here. I hate everything about this situation. The fact that you forced me to come out is inexcusable. Ah, behold. The other boy. This is the evil Koraidon. Whoa, no way. No, something's not right. I think you just went down to it. Oh, did I? Let me double check. We seem to have a good signal on YouTube. Let me double check my Twitch. Ah. So it would appear I have gone down Twitch. Oh, that's annoying. Did not expect that. One second. Yeah, no, I'm straight up offline on Twitch. That's annoying because I can't. The problem is I can't fix that without stopping the YouTube stream. The issue with this. So if y'all are willing to give me a couple minutes, I can fix it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to press on. So go on the way I can fix it.